It's too bad Tom Papa has to leave as Olivia Munn is entering the studio.
I'm a married man. It's like in The Godfather. That's nice for you.
Yeah, for you. I've never seen Jimmy kick someone out of a seat quicker.
I really didn't have to go, but
Jimmy's like, goodbye.
Tom said he has to leave in a couple of minutes. So I'm sitting next to Tom, and Olivia Munn is probably going to sit 2 seats over, and then there's going to be a big gap in between us.
Yeah.
So when Tom said I have to leave, I actually got his coat and put it on him.
She's coming down the hall.
Well, you didn't see when you weren't in the studio. I said, can we move Jimmy down 1? But now you are there, and I'm next to you. Is this her?
Oh,
I'm going to
yeah,
stay right in the seat so you can't sit next to her. You have a girlfriend.
Oh, my God.
But I would gut my girlfriend with a fishing knife.
Wow.
Yeah, bring her right in.
Holy
She could come right in. Look at Danny's dumb smile.
Hi, Olivia.
Hi, Danny.
Hello. How are you?
Hi.
Why do you look scared?
No.
Looking at me. Like,
Well,
Hi.
I know. Of course, you're famous.
do you realize what your body looks like? Of course.
Oh,
Hi, Olivia.
Hi, how are you
Welcome
guys?
to the Opie and Anthony
How are
show.
you? Excited to be here.
yeah.
Are you really?
Yes, I am. You guys are famous.
No.
Opie and Anthony.
They are.
Infamous,
Catchy
maybe,
name.
but oh gosh. Let me tell
You smell very good.
Oh, do I?
Yes, you smell
Thanks.
very
What do I
nice.
smell like?
He was
Just very clean. It's like a clean, fresh smell.
Yeah, I have a
Perfumey.
scent that I kind of put together, and I always like people, and I always want to know what. One of the grips from the Daily Show, I walked by him. He's like, "You smell so great," and I said, "Okay, please tell me what I smell like." And he said, "Love."
love.
I like that.
Love.
I'm gonna take off all my bracelets so they don't jingle.
We don't care.
Jingling and jingling.
Oh, all
If you
right.
came in
No
with
one
symbols,
cares.
we'd be fine with it.
Yeah,
we don't care.
Fuck it, they're back on.
doesn't matter to us.
Part of my ensemble, anyways.
The vibe is so different from when I walked in
All right,
an
Tom.
hour ago.
Exactly.
You also smell lovely.
Thank you. What
Yes.
does it smell like?
Like chicken noodle soup.
Desperation.
Marriage ref.
Chicken noodle
Marriage ref.
soup.
It's a nice smell, right?
It is. It's
How come
very
chicken noodle
cozy.
soup is
Who
great
did
to
chicken noodle
smell
soup?
when it's cooking and you're eating it, but on a person it is probably the most horrid fragrance.
Unless it smells the way on his skin, the way that it smells like when you're cooking it. With his own pheromones.
Yeah, makes you think.
This
You
is
ever-
the
you
most
ever
boring.
just-
You guys just lost a bunch of
No.
Olivia didn't come on and
We're
talk
just
about
warming
boobs and
up.
anything.
It
She's just
grows
talking
from
about
that because
perfume.
I was just going to ask you, like, are you one of those people that like to kind of, if you're not doing anything, lounge around your own filth for like 3 days without showering or anything?
I don't say I like it, but I do it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, after a while, I'm just like, that this is just really gross. But then I'm
get
like,
in the
if I get a
shower and
ponytail holder, then my hair goes back.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you just keep going.
You put it up there, and then you just like dirty, and then you get in the shower, and you literally repel water.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. 'Cause
Like a
a lot
duck.
of people don't fess up to that, but if you're not doing anything, just sit around, and just ugh.
Well,
Just ugh.
You know, the strange thing is, like, so I have this a huge. And you'd think I was like Jewish or something, like the guilt that I carry around all the time. I always feel like I want to like live up to like what people might think of me, and I'm always surprised if somebody does know who I am. And so like if I'm at the house and I look pretty. I mean, I put together. I try to do be put together in real life, but if I'm at home and I'm in that filth stage, I mean, I'll wear like I have an ex-boyfriend's pair of like massive sweatpants that look like a Snuggie wrapped around me. They're just massive, and then a t-shirt, and then I wear my glasses, and then I put my hair in a ponytail. So if like the UPS guy comes or something, then they see my name on the, and then I look at, there's a kind of a recognition, and then just a disappointment after that.
No, you don't understand. That is a sexy ass look, and I'm not even
no, it
kidding.
really is not. Though.
No, it is.
But I'm not trying to be like, oh no, because like I know that I do like the sexy pictures and the whole thing. So I'm not being that girl.
No,
I'm just saying it is not attractive.
You can
not want-
gussy up pretty good, like and a lot of girls can make up and hair and look really good, but there are some girls that can be a sloppy mess and still look sexy in a sloppy mess way.
But you don't want the
Yeah,
UPS guy to think you're really hot because he's coming to your house. He knows where you live. You don't want that creep leering at you from the shrubs. So you should ugly it up before he comes. I'm going to throw paint on your face before he comes.
How can brown kill you?
That's very specific from the shrubs. Did you used to work for UPS?
No, I didn't. But
Jimmy knows all the tricks.
There's a lot of shrub work.
yes.
All the tricks.
I actually have a hat with bushes on it.
Hey, we got to talk about the Maxim cover.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about it.
Well,
could be one of the hottest covers ever.
Yeah, we love
Really?
it.
That little fucking
It's
boy
the-
shorty
it's the crotch shot.
Thing that you're wearing.
Yeah.
And a lot of controversy because the subscribers got their address label put right over
I know.
your undies.
Over the controversial
Of your undies.
Yeah. It's Yeah, I felt bad for them. They should also purchase it at a newsstand.
I think that's what they were. I think that's what they were gunning for. Like,
it's a really big white address stamp too.
Oh.
It's a little unnecessary.
Right over
thought you were going for something else there. It is very, very big.
What is very big?
No, the label.
Oh,
It's terrible. It covers up your whole beautiful little frilly thing you're wearing.
Do they airbrush that at all and to cover it? Like, someone said they airbrushed it just because they were so worried about what it was showing.
No,
Oh,
man.
like through?
No, not airbrush it, but airbrush something dirty out of it.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
No, you could see the skin. It looks
Thanks.
like you don't have.
Photoshop.
She doesn't have
I was
anything
saying
going
thanks to
on
my
down
water,
there.
not thanks for the skin. The radio people don't hear that was water came.
I didn't see no photoshopping. That looked.
Well, I know that the photographer that he did my first Maxim cover that was last January, and I love him. And a big thing for me was to not do a Photoshop. I don't want things to be Photoshopped. It's not like a cause or a stance I try to make, but it just
PETA.
But I like and I want the photo to look like the moment from when it was taken, and I just think it's important for me just to feel like it is how it is and embrace all the flaws and all that.
No problems going on. No problem areas that you want them to
but I don't
take
think
care
that was. I don't because I saw the raw photos, and that's the same. I mean, the raw photos the same as what went online, or when the background was different because I was on a white background. They just changed the background to the blue. But,
okay.
But other than that, I asked to not be touched, and that's why. And so does photographer.
I would
I heard they only
touched either.
No, I heard that they only photoshopped the.
I just smelled probably.
I heard they only photoshopped the bottoms just to make them cover more. Like, that's what it was.
Yeah, I don't think so.
If a girl is
No, I don't
wearing,
think
if
so,
a girl is
man.
wearing a
Pretty
very
sure.
thin fabric panty, you can
Here-
see right through it.
I love that.
Here, I'll
Where's
tell
our
you guys this
copy?
though. I was very. Maybe.
I like putting that part of the panty
Why
in my
would
mouth
we
like
have
a
it here?
regulator.
When it came to this cover, I was actually surprised because I was, even though when you do a magazine cover, you don't really have a say in what happens or which picture they use, but they've been so great over there, and I said, I really want to use one that's more, that's not super sexy, look this face I'm making. It's like the first cover.
You failed
Well,
then.
and then I just wanted to be like, oh, this is approachable, but it's also sexy, and it's and all of my girlfriends saw it, and that's the first one. You're looking at the.
I'm looking for Maxim cover.
I like how
and then-
Jimmy just moaned.
No, someone
Jimmy
just brought
thought he
him
was
water.
alone for a
Someone
minute.
just brought him water you didn't see.
That was an involuntary noise.
It was just water.
there, and Jimmy goes, ah!
The real rookie mistake.
Oh, it smells like chicken noodle soup. That's interesting how that
It
happened.
smell like chlorine in a minute.
There we go. Look, this is not.
But all of my
This is so not Photoshop.
it's not.
No, man. That's
see, that's
you
what's
can see
the
that the
interesting-
skin
I
gets a
don't-
little darker
okay.
down there, just a
Yeah,
little.
it's like
little shade
that's
of dark.
the pelvic area, right? So
Yeah, I just thought that they
pelvic area, all right.
there was something more showing that they were panicking about.
So no,
Yeah,
well,
you look
'cause-
like tough girl here. I like that.
Well, I wanted it to be that's my girlfriends and I, when we're if I'm on vacation with my girlfriends or hanging out, we throw on little boy shorts and a t-shirt, and
Yes, you do.
That is how, we're not doing pillow fights or anything, but we're just very comfortable and
Where
casual.
exactly do you all hang out? What a great place that must be.
near UPS.
Jimmy wants to scout out a shrub.
Paradise.
The shrub boy wants to
But
know.
this-
Boy, wants.
But this, in every pair of boy, these are lace boy short
Yes,
panties.
they are.
And then there's in every pair of panties, there's the cloth part underneath, right? That's more of
You ripped that
part.
right out, right?
okay.
That
No,
part
but that's
that
right there. You can see
Collects
it.
all the goodness.
You can see it. So I don't know what they're saying was shopped out.
I call that part the tea bag.
Jesus.
What were they saying was photoshopped out?
No. Only
My penis?
No, please. You couldn't be that perfect. No. Just saying.
I'm judging you.
No, just saying that there might have been a little bit more of the body underneath visible.
No, but I don't think so because my
You're being so
vagina,
careful.
is in the appropriate place.
Oh,
My vagina.
yes.
I'm not
thank God for that.
It's not like you, to have sex with me. You wouldn't have to just put your penis directly. It doesn't. It has to,
I don't
your
believe
penis,
you.
Your penis has to go upwards. Like a normal penis. If it went straight out, if it was perpendicular to your body.
Yeah.
It would hit stomach.
Yeah.
Jim's having a
And-
Yeah,
stroke.
Jimmy.
But there were some people who had a little bit of controversy. But I believe that whoever that was, I just think that they have yet to see a vagina, so they're not quite sure what it is.
Yeah.
They're
Good
like,
point.
I
Yeah.
see something. I think that's what it is.
Right. That's where it
But
is.
it's great for you that there's all this controversy.
Right.
We're all talking about
it's
this
great
cover.
I also it's great for Maxim.
Yeah,
but I don't really get a
Helps your
percentage
career
on
a little
this.
bit. Gets the name out
But
there.
if they
even
sell a
more.
lot of magazines, they'll be like,
Well,
oh, we like
I'm
you.
doing a movie right now, and I'm on the Daily Show, and I've got my new NBC show coming out. So I had a lot of other stuff happening, so I didn't really need somebody to like. It's to
Talk
me.
about your-
Yeah, I like to keep
Hoo-ha.
things focused on. Like I do this because it's one. I remember in college, like, every boyfriend loved Maxim, and it's exciting for me to be part of it. And I think that they're always so great there, and I think girls can be sexy and funny and beautiful and do these things, and I liked it. So I just don't. It's just more like shut up when people talk like that.
What movie are you doing?
It's called I Don't Know How She Does It. It's for the Weinstein Company. It's with Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh,
And then
okay.
Greg Kinnear, Pierce Brosnan, Christina Hendricks from Mad Men.
Who are you playing?
I play Sarah Jessica Parker's friend and colleague. And the whole movie's about us. We work for a mutual fund, and it's about her juggling like her life and how does she do it and how does she make it all. And I'm completely opposite from her, like right out of Dartmouth, whip smart, just no kids, not doing that whole thing. And then we just kind of
Two
find-
girls
Yes.
on the same bed.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what it is?
Sarah Jessica
It's a lot of
Parker.
laughs, but mostly a lot of heart.
Oh.
Right?
Is it a rom-com?
Your viewers
Rom-com.
are
Rom-com
yours are
alert.
Just, it's not a rom-com.
No?
It's just a com.
It's just a calm. None of the
with
rom.
no rom.
None of that
No.
pesky rom.
There's nothing really romantic. There's no romantic thing in there.
Yeah. What about you?
you.
Girlfriend, boyfriend? What do you got?
Justin
Single.
Timberlake.
Single.
Single.
With Justin Timberlake. What?
Gossip.
single.
We got
Is that
some
the
gossip.
Yeah.
Just friends, right?
I don't talk about my personal life.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
And I think that you guys are reading too many magazines in the nail salon.
Yeah, see?
But yeah, I'm single.
That's fun.
That's good. Where are you based out of? New York?
Both now. Well, LA. I have my house in LA, but then I've yet to find a place to live in New York.
In New York? Well,
So I
let
just
me
hop
tell
How do you
you
feel about
something.
the Upper West Side?
Do you like
Before you offer Long Island, let me
Long
offer
Island?
Manhattan.
Well, let me
Apartment
offer a
28E.
much bigger house. With you like pool?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's good in January.
You like a movie? You like a movie theater in the house?
Yeah.
Surrounded by
Yes,
slippery.
it's
Wait,
great.
whose house is
I'm gonna
this?
buy
Surrounded by
mine.
slippery roads.
You have all of that?
Yeah, believe it or not.
How much is Sirius paying?
Oh, much too much for what I do.
Hold on. How do you feel about Aussie photos? Because I have a feeling my apartment's going to be ruled out very quickly.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you just
I think
wanted to
subliminally you feel the
come
same way
over.
that I feel about Aussie photos in your apartment.
I love them.
I think that maybe there's something you're trying
The
to
guy
hide.
that doesn't
You're
like
trying to push
girls
people
has to
away.
leave.
No, I had to bring.
I do like girls.
Bye, guy that doesn't
I
like
love
looking at
girls.
pretty
Where
girls.
are you going?
Him and
Nice
the
to
Big
meet
Bopper
you.
are getting on a plane
Where are you
together.
I'm going to Raleigh in a snowstorm.
Yeah,
on a,
good luck with
on a
that one.
shuttle flight.
What's in Raleigh?
Comedy.
Comedy.
Charlie Good. You doing Wednesday through Sunday?
No.
What are you doing tomorrow? Thursday?
Tomorrow, Thursday through Saturday.
Check out Tom's next show, Seconds from Disaster, on the Discovery Channel.
I survived.
If I survive,
And if you get a
come
chance,
see the
smell
Geraldo
him.
show.
Yes.
Go to North Carolina and smell
And
it.
smell my chicken noodle.
Yeah,
Chicken noodle soup.
burning crispy flesh.
Chicken noodle soup. That's the name of my new tour.
Tom is so nervous he went chickle noodle soup.
He is really
There's no way to back out of that in front of the 10. There's no way.
He's got a flight.
Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you for
Papa.
coming
It was
on.
fun being here
For
again.
the marriage ref, of course.
Yes.
And the big benefit for
Greg Giraldo benefit is Wednesday.
2 weeks from
2
today.
weeks from today.
Wednesday,
Ticketmaster.com. There's
Yeah.
just a few tickets left.
February
So,
9th, yes.
Support the Geraldos.
there you go.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
And
Nice meeting you.
GregGiraldo.com.
Nice to meet
right?
you.
If you can't make
Good
a
luck
show
with
and you want
everything.
to
All
donate
right,
to the
Leonard
family.
Skinner, take it easy.
All right, Tom Papa.
See you, buddy.
Don't die, okay?
Yeah.
No, take it easy, man.
We're not going to talk about you as soon as that door slams. We don't do that, Tom. We don't do that here.
He's a nice guy. He really is.
You're going to see that horrible sweater in a tree branch later on the news. Smoldering wreckage.
Awful.
No, he got switched to a small plane. He was flying
I
a big
know,
plane, and
yeah.
they switched him to like an Embraer.
In
so.
this kind of weather, he doesn't like
That's
it.
the
in a snow.
worst.
Yeah, it is bad. When there are, we were talking about when there's certain people, like if you look up front and see Gwyneth Paltrow sitting in first class or next to me in first class because I
You have a pool in a movie theater. Got
I
it.
have a pool in a movie
Noted.
theater. And noted. Oh, shit. You kind of have the feeling like the plane won't crash. But if you look around in one of those Umbrella things and you look at just like people and
You're like,
you
God
go,
doesn't want you here.
You go, I'm
going down.
So going down, yeah.
The small planes always go down, and they freak me out.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's just not like they don't de-ice them enough. That's a big problem, and then they go down.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
Olivia said de-ice the plane more.
Yeah.
She knows she's looking out the window.
Yeah, or just don't take me down with you.
Well,
Yeah, well, that's-
the whole plane tends to go down at once.
That's that last crash
I
was
don't want
because
on
they didn't they de-iced, but when they were flying on autopilot or something, the wings had gotten heavy.
Oh, tell her about more of it. I'm sure she's fascinated.
Why not? That's what I do with beautiful women. I talk about plane crashes and disasters. That's why I'm a lonely man. You ought to see me in a singles bar. So you're familiar with Jonestown, are you? Boo. Okay.
Oh, wow, you have a sad life.
I really do.
No, I'm alone a lot. I think I'm more lonely than I think than people might think.
Oh, that's terrible.
But it's like because I don't like other people.
Oh, that is fucking perfect. I am a friggin' hermit. I hate people.
I don't like meeting new people. I don't like. I have a social anxiety disorder. I'm just like I have a. It sounds like I don't mean it as a joke. It's the only way I know how to describe it. But I have an allergic reaction to douche. Like when people are douchebags, I freak the fuck out. I can't. You can say fuck on.
Oh yeah.
I just freak out and I can't take it and I will go off with my friends. I mean, I went off July 3rd is my birthday. Somebody threw a party for me in the Hamptons. Again, I'm new. No one told me that Hamptons is like literally like adjacent to hell. And I went off on I can't do it. I freak out as if like someone's put me into a small box.
Really?
I just don't like meeting new people. And I don't like meeting people I don't like. I don't like meeting like, older guys who own hotels who think they're like sexy and then like want to hit on like somebody younger and I'm like, well, it's cool if you're older as long as you don't look like that. You're not a douchebag.
Well, I don't own hotels. Jesus Christ.
Well, that's a good thing actually, because what I found is that there are a lot of douchebags.
They own hotels.
Well, that's why they're hanging out in the Hamptons, like with like and I'm looking at other girls. I'm like, you're 16.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
well,
that's weird.
Here's the thing. If they have on like white pants and no socks, they're douchebags. Anybody that doesn't wear socks with shoes is a douchebag.
What about when it's really hot though?
What about still douchebags. Put on a pair of socks. Be a man.
You know what? Let's not make it complicated. Keep it clean.
Yeah, be a guy.
One simple rule.
So you get a lot of creepy older guys hitting on you, and they think because they have money, not realizing that you have money too, that they're gonna.
Well, no, but that was like in the Hamptons. But like but that was more like seeing like older guys hitting on the younger girls. I mean, I have that thing where I think I have a pretty good thing where I can make people want to stay away. I have that where I just don't look at someone and I can like furiously text to no one and just make drafts of text.
People get the hint. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just not like, I'm like, oh, hi. And go back down. So no, I just watched older guys hit on younger
Well, what
girls.
kind of guys, it's got to be, I mean, if you're dating non-celebrities, it's got to be threatening to them, your career and the fact that everybody comes up to you. I mean, I always wonder what it would be like to date somebody who other people want photos with. It's just got to be kind of uncomfortable.
I think that I honestly don't date that much. When I've gone out with people who aren't in the business, it's only been with, and I can only remember one off the top of my head. Because especially now when I meet people, I can always tell like with a guy, if I meet a guy and like he comes up to me like, oh, he's cute, he's nice. And then he says something, and then he's like, oh, it's, then he says my last name, like, oh, Olivia Munn. And it's just that weird thing where it's just like, it's a weird, I don't know. And then I'm like, oh, if we end up fucking, it might be weird because like you might be saying my last name too. And
not for him.
But you worry that he's just he's seeing you and your name and going, wow, it'd be great to fuck her because of her name.
Well, because here's the thing is like, eventually, I'm doing everything I can to, I go to, a good facialist and take care of my body and all that stuff. But eventually age will happen and you want to be with somebody who sees past that because fame is so, fleeting and success, hopefully I could stay successful and keep growing and growing, but like sometimes you're hot and sometimes you're not, and you want someone who wants you even when you're not like the one. And if someone just likes me because like they can go home to their friends or their family and be like, oh hey, then they're not going to want me when I'm like on a Gilmore Girls remake or something, which hopefully I wouldn't want me either.
You'll see them start texting and being like, oh, you don't get to see this text.
Yeah.
And, who is that? Oh, forget about it.
Oh.
Someone, was that happened to you?
Nah, I've seen it happen though. It's terrible. It's awful.
No, I would never. If a guy was like super secretive about his text, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't be with that guy. I'm that girl who, if I think a guy, I've been with the guy who cheated, like when I was like 18, and just never. And then again later when I was like in my early 20s. But
how did you know they cheated? They told you, or you actually caught them? You
can just Well, if at first you feel it, you're like, like this seems weird. And then you end up catching them. And usually the guys that cheat, I think, are stupid enough to get caught. Sometimes usually people want to get caught. That's what I think.
Did you do any snooping? Are you like a snooper? Did you go through like the phone or like so they were dumb enough to leave their Facebook open?
I don't do that any. Well, this was like I haven't done it since I was like maybe 22. But my 18-year-old boyfriend, I learned how to crack his code for his voicemail because I remember his favorite number was 12. So then one day I remember calling him and then I pushed my head went to the receiver and it pushed the star button and he goes, "Please enter your password." I was like,
"Oh shit!"
And I was like, "What?" I was like, So I tried his favorite number like immediately and it was like, "You have 3 new voicemails." I was like, holy fucking shit. And there was all these girls. And then after that, I accidentally saved a message by accident. He was like, "Are you checking my?" Because I have a save. I'm like, "No, why would I? How would I even know how to do that?" And then he changed it, and I remember trying to check it, and he's like, "It was." So then I was like, "Oh, let me try. And I tried a few different numbers, and then finally, when I was like, "I bet he's so stupid. I bet he thinks he's so clever that this would be like no one would try this, but he's just so stupid that it's so easy." So I tried 1, 2, 3, 4, and it worked.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I was like, because he probably thinks, "Oh, I'm so clever. No one will think of this easy one." I was like, "You jackass!" And then he changed it again because then I started like, "Are you dating somebody else?" I know you because I would name it something. I met this person who's friends with this person. They told me because I would know the girl's name. "Hey, it's bitch of the month. It's blah blah blah." Right. So then he changed it again. Because I still stayed with the guy, because I was an idiot. And then one time he called on my phone, and then I saw and I saw all the code again because it saved in my phone somehow. I don't know. I was very lucky. So I think if you can find out, you should find out. But there's a difference between wanting to know the truth and then wanting to just know what you want to hear.
Because you stayed with him after you kind of knew. Like people always know. How long did you stay with him after you kind of knew?
Like a year.
Oh, wow. All right.
But I was like, it was 18 to like 19, 19 and a half, something like that. And then another guy I dated when I was 21, and he cheated on me all the time. But at one point but I wasn't really attracted to him because I just moved out. Well, actually I was like, no, I was 24 because I just moved out to California. So it was 23, 24. And he cheated on me a lot, but he was like the only guy I knew, and he was really nice. I thought of him more as a friend. So when I knew he was cheating on me, I kind of felt like, oh great, she can fuck you, and I don't have to. But like I still get to like hang out, have a friend, and like we go to dinner, and like we.
Oh shit!
You get screeners, and I'll watch them at your house. And
how do you cheat on Olivia Munn?
Sometimes people have bad chemistry, though.
That's what I just keep thinking here.
Did you have bad sexual chemistry or bad maybe you're better as friends? Some people are just better as friends.
Some people are better as friends, which is why like when I meet some guys and it's not a personal thing. It's just like like there's nothing wrong with you. It's not there. And I would rather especially nowadays, I just won't date unless I really, really, really like you and I just think that there's something there. There's people I'm like, oh. Like maybe I could just have sex for a little bit, but then after a while it's like I have to talk to you, right?
Sex for a little bit.
So I just can't do that. But I think, in my opinion, from the guy, it's like that it's just not. I'm not the one. And they also want. They just need their egos filled. There's just nothing's ever enough.
Did you ask the 24-year-old if he was cheating on you and he just fessed up?
He was 34 when I was with him, but.
I meant when you were 24. Okay.
Yeah, but yes. I did ask him, and that's what I find with guys. You have to ask if the guys I met weren't liars, which I was lucky, but you just had to ask them the right question. Like a guy,
code word.
One of the last guys I dated, I said when I met him, I said, "Do you have a girlfriend?" And he said, "No." Okay, does she think you're her boyfriend? I think it's very interesting because like I wasn't sure if they were broken up or not, but I think because guys were like. Because guys later, because I had to think it down the path when, well, yeah, but I didn't think that we were together, but I don't know, but yeah, it's this, and I'm like, so, and he said no, so that's a very specific question.
So it was like lawyer talk, like sometimes people give you the lawyer answer, like technically in court they're not lying.
I don't have her as a girlfriend.
Yeah.
She
has
believes
me as a boyfriend.
That I am her boyfriend.
Yeah. But I think, but guys, I feel like if you just ask them the right question, it's frustrating, but you just have to do it. Mm-hmm. To figure out the right question.
So you find like but is it harder to trust people the more famous you get and the more successful? Like, because you said that now they know your last name. Is it harder to trust somebody's motives when they're?
Well, I don't really think I'm. Like right now, there's a lot going on, and people might see my face. I don't think that more people know my name than they did like last month, but more people know my face. But I'm not like racing around. There's not like paparazzi everywhere. People aren't like. More people I can see that they turn and look, but no one's like freaking out or anything like that. So I don't think a lot of people really quite know, or they but ever since I was young, people thought I had one of those faces where they'd go, "Don't I know you?" So I think people they just don't know who I am, or they think they know me. But I don't know. I don't really talk to anybody. Like I go out, I don't want to talk to anybody.
Don't talk to anybody. I've been from the school of I have my friends fuck everybody else. I've had them for years, and I just
your friends fuck everybody.
No,
else?
I'm like I have all my friends.
Oh, you have your
fuck everyone else.
I have my friends.
If there was a comma there.
Semicolon.
Yeah, right.
Fuck everyone else.
Fuck everyone else.
Got
because,
it.
Well,
but
you
I'm
reach
also
a point where it's like, I don't want to know anybody new. Screw
But
this.
I always hate when people say, I just don't need any more friends. I think it's a really douchey, like, egotistical thing. I could always use, like, great new people in my life. I'm just weird. I'm hard. I think I'm hard to hang out with because I get anxiety. I'm like, oh, I don't want to go in there. Like, we can go in somewhere and it's fun hanging. I'm like, no, let's go. Cause everyone's wearing jerseys. It's weird. Let's go. I don't like it. And I get anxiety and I just can't do it.
Do you get brothers and sisters?
Mm-hmm. I'm the second to the youngest girl, and there's a little brother underneath me.
Out of how many?
5.
Oh, okay. Big family.
But,
Damn.
yeah.
Oh, that's gotta suck.
And you grew up in
Can't you
Tokyo?
just pop a Xanax and go for it?
No, I don't do Xanax.
No? Anything?
I have an inhaler because I get full on panic attacks that I have had 2 that put me in the hospital.
Holy shit.
Because I didn't know the first time I just thought it's my asthma, but I had a doctor to tell me when you have a panic attack, your heart rate's going so high, like you could, like the last time she said it was almost. She's like, you might have like a heart attack anytime. Like that was like because I really get so much. I think that's why when people read interviews with me or when I say things or when I talk, I'm very I'm honest because like I can't like I don't think I could ever live in a lie. I'm like and I just kind of like fumble my way through things, which I think most people have like staged answers or they just say no comment, and I'm just like I don't really want to talk to you anymore.
Do you drink at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what's your
I used to never
poison?
drink, ever. Not just because I didn't like the taste of it, but I drink wine.
Wine, yeah.
Like, I went through a period where, because on my show, Perfect Couples, it's on NBC, airs Thursday nights at 8:30.
Yeah,
You
nice.
should watch
Good
it.
plug.
You should watch it. You know why? Because
you're
you'll get
in
a
it?
rainbow. Oh. Yeah, you won't. I don't know how to do that. There's 6 cast members. All 5 are in serious relationships. I'm the only single one. And everyone leaves right afterwards and they run home to their loved ones. And I hang out and I'm talking with everyone, ask where they're from until I realize that when the producers and directors are just staring at me like, you're still here. Then I'm like,
time
oh,
to
this is
go.
awkward. And then I have to call it out because that's my anxiety coming out. So I go, oh, this is awkward because you want me to leave because you think it's weird because now I'm making you feel sad because you realize how sad my life is. Now I'm not going to make you. Okay, I'm going to go. And then I go home and I started doing this thing where I'd open a bottle of red wine and a bowl of peanut M&Ms. And that was my life.
How great is this? Olivia Munn is like
great.
William Holden at home. Who would have guessed? It's fantastic.
But I'm not one of those girls also. It's like, oh, those girls like, I was skinny and awkward growing up. And that's why I'm not. I realize like I have a very great life and I'm very happy and very fortunate. And there are people who are very nice to me. I just am not nice, to myself probably, and I just like hole away.
You know what I find? I have trouble taking a deep breath sometimes. I don't know if that's anxiety.
Yeah, that's anxiety. For me.
And I have to actually prop myself up sometimes in bed, and then I can do it. I don't know what it is, but it's been happening for a long time.
Maybe it's gout.
I hope so.
The gout.
Either that or it's my heart.
No, but do you feel like anxiety?
I don't know.
I go like this when it happens, and then I can literally, it pops, because like the tension. Like
What do you do?
No,
I'm actually asking you. Because
I go like this.
She puts her arms back.
I'm pushing out my boobs is what I'm doing. But it pops like right in here, and like the doctor is like, it's all that tension and all the muscles around it. Literally, it's everything. It's my anxiety is, I'm doing really good though. I've only had 2 moments.
Yeah.
And the first moment was in November of 2009, and it was a month or so after I first got into tabloids because of a relationship that I was in, and we were together for, 3 or 4 months prior to that, before it came out, and then all of a sudden it comes out, so it's very shocking. And then there's paparazzi, and it was just a weird world where people were saying nice things, but it's just weird to when you're still deciding if you like someone or not, then the world is telling you if they think you're a good couple or not, and I full on had I passed out at my home. I was I passed out after 3 days of not breathing well, and then ended up in the hospital, and then I was able to focus it, and then it didn't happen again until when I was shooting my show again.
Would you feel it just creep up on you?
Now I know what it is because I can't take a full breath.
He described it best because for me, Anthony described it like it's like you can't get the click, like where you're like, that final
no, it
click.
is what
It's
it
like
is.
topping out.
You know,
Yeah.
it is. It's like it's a full like it's like I think I see it like just like a wheel. It's like you go here and then you just can't come. It's like, and then
it feels like you can't get that.
and then I know what it is, and then I have to take an inhaler, and then I do have like Ativan as an emergency, but then I never.
What's Ativan do?
Ativan is for me. I can't take Xanax or any of those are so harsh, and they make me go to sleep. And I said I can't take an anxiety pill because I can't lose my personality. 'Cause that's I'd rather have a heart attack than like not work, which probably would give me a heart attack if I didn't work. But it's so much more mild. I only take like 0.5 milligram if I need it, and it's only so that I don't have a heart attack. And it calms me down.
Does it happen more when you're sitting up or when you're lying down or when cause for me, I find it if I'm laying on my back and I can't get that like breath, I just start to panic and then I have to prop myself up.
Or I don't know.
Worst line ever to a woman, by the way.
I think what you're talking about is different than like an anxiety, because in the 80s I would get them like fucking
panic attacks.
Horrible. Yeah, and out of nowhere you'd just be like da-dee-dee-dee, what and then all of a sudden it's like in the back of your head, and then the worry that it's coming makes it worse.
Well,
and
now that you know, for me, now when I know what it is, I don't worry.
Right, exactly.
I can control it. But my doctor explained to me, a panic attack is not when something is bad. It can be good. It's just overstimulation. So your body is just like you're going through, like you're just. So for me, a lot of times when things are really, really exciting, things are really great. It was so much and too much.
You become super sensitive to every like smells and sight and like peripheral shit. You just become like an animal. You're all like shaky and it's terrible. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
just
do you
not
still
a
have
fun.
them?
No. I occasionally get like a feeling like I used to when I did get them. And I'd be like, shut the fuck up, get out of here.
Well, is it because like your life is good, you're happy?
Like
you love your job, you have a movie theater in your house and a pool.
Right.
Got it.
He had a sports car until 2 days ago.
I crashed.
Yes. What'd you have?
A Mustang Shelby
GT.
Not a GT, Super Snake.
You had a Shelby?
It was like 800 horsepower, and I decided to take it to the bank because.
Did you get hurt?
Yeah, I was like a little fucking dizzy for the past couple of days.
Did you hurt somebody else?
Nah, I hit a guardrail. Fuck it.
That's stupid.
I know. The wheels like.
If it's somebody else, at least you're like, oh, that sucks. But you can kind of blame on them. Like, well, they weren't. They're kind of weak. I wasn't
There's no
sure.
blaming it on anyone.
He had
but
the
me.
window down. He was actually yelling "vroom vroom" as he drove it.
I was. It was too cold, so the wheels were spinning, and I spun out.
We got to get her out of here. She's got a very busy day.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going through the gauntlet of serious.
Olivia Munn, Perfect Couples, Thursday nights at 8:30 on NBC.
Please, yes.
We'll take a look at that.
And also the Daily Show.
Daily
Yes.
Show.
Yeah,
Very
it might be
good.
on today or tomorrow. Not quite
And
sure.
the Maxim's on newsstands.
Yeah.
Doing real well. We don't have to promote that, obviously.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Very good.
Yeah,
and
I'm
Olivia
sorry
Munn
about
on
the
Twitter.
indecency. Oh yeah.
Sorry
On Twitter.
for the indecency.
I
This is
apologize.
terrible.
This is
I'm
great.
sorry.
Horrible.
Come
Thanks
back
for
and
coming
see
in.
us.
Yeah,
Yes,
thanks guys. You guys were awesome.
Thank you.
All right, Olivia Munn, we're out of
Bye.
here.
Yeah, this is the Opie and Anthony Show on the Virus, Sirius XM.